about it better. Oh, baby, baby, we belong together, baby. All right. When you left, I lost a part of me. All right. Okay. Relax. Okay, just chill out. All right, hold on. Now let me test my stuff again. Let's see. We belong together. Who am I going to lean on when times get rough? All right. Cool. Okay.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
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 Hello. Okay. So Jakir said he's gonna be late or something. So
Looks like it.
okay. So this is Her Wicked Machines, session 2. Last time the party first met on a train heading into the trade district, which then was severely damaged. The party sprung into action investigating that situation, discovered some important cargo, some crystals were on the train, stopped the snatchers from stealing those crystals, and then they were told to meet up with someone named Joseph Tilser in the commissioner's office for further direction on things to look into in the city.
Neat.
So from the things that Leroy and Roland were at the Brew and Boil the previous night, would they be discussing anything or having any sort of, what do they think about what they learned while they were there? Any interest in that?
If I remember, Roland shared with me his backstory. So Leroy's thinking about that. Did I learn anything else aside from that?
He sent us a list of like 3 things that we would have heard about.
I'm sorry. Gotta refresh my memory. Oh.
It's the Old Bear, the tragic story, and the tragic and inspiring story of Starsia, the first empress, is showing at the Portrait Theater. Number 2, the rivalry between the Bloomery and Herbaceous.
Herbaceous.
However you say that.
Mm-hmm.
Herbaceous has led to both stores offering competitive discounts. And number 3, a young man named Tristan needs 4 trading cards to complete his set. 6-winged Seraph, Lord of Elves, Abyssal Throne Bearer, and That Which Lies Beyond.
Ooh. I kind of want to. Oh,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say that Old Bear kind of has me interested. Leroy's gonna put that in the back of his mind for a minute.
Yeah, I don't think Roland would have taken particular interest in that. Any of those 3.
Cool. Okay. So then that morning, they're heading over to the commissioner's office. What would... Any ideas for Rosalia on the night leading up to this morning?
I mean, other than what we already did prior, no, I don't think.
Okay. Cool. So the party, so let's see, so Roland, Leroy, and Rosalia all meet each other around the same time as they are going to the commissioner's office.
Good morning, Rosalia. Sleep well?
I slept just fine, thank you. And how about you two? How was your night?
Quiet enough.
I had a great night's sleep. Were you able to deal with that business you had? I remember you got kind of left in a hurry.
My business was conducted, yes, went as well as business could go, especially in dealing with herbs is simple business.
I respect your privacy. Say no more.
Well, shall we go inside, see what the commissioner has in store for us?
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah, Roland will start heading inside.
Cool. So, the party enters. They are down here by this doorway. Upon entering, they see there's a desk, a person right here, some regulators throughout the office, some people waiting over here, a bunch of chairs right there. This person is greeting you. Welcome to the commissioner's office. How may I direct you?
Yes, good morning. We are here to see Joseph Tilsner.
I see. Let me see if he's still busy. She's walking over, saying something to this regulator. This guy walks over to the doorway. He says, "Just a moment. Tilsner and the commissioner are still discussing."
Ooh, the commissioner.
So I'll go have a seat.
Leroy will take a seat too. They sound like important people.
You're sitting in between two seats.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time. Leroy's a special guy.
He just like pushes them together and sits in the middle. Looking through my notes really quick. So I know that we're here to talk to Mr. Tilser about unusual happenings, right? Do we? I can't remember from last session. Do we know exactly what we're asking for, or are we just here for a job?
Pretty much here for a job. That director Nicholas Renford asked us to come meet with him to kind of help out.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Oh.
This guy's walking out. That's what he just said right there, and then he's going upstairs.
Roland, did you hear that?
I did. DM, do I notice that name, Dramanik?
Dremnik is a company in the industry district.
Ah, yes. The one that owns all those plants and everything, right?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Oh yes, that's right. We heard they had some explosives go missing, right?
Yeah, those things are what Tilser would be telling you, right? Once you meet him right now. He's walking out.
Hell yeah.
He's saying, "Is there someone else here to see me?"
You Joseph Tilser?
Yes, I am.
Bend my hand to him. Roland Beaumont. Sent by the director.
Leroy Rivers as well.
I see.
Rosalia Nadame. Pleasure.
He shakes Roland's hand. He says, "Please join me." He's walking in this room. Up on the board right here, there's various notes of what he's working on. He's saying, we've got a few priority interests handed down from the commissioner.
Ooh. What are these interests?
He's describing the gospel which was stolen from the cathedral, blasting powder missing from Dremnik's reports, and the rumors of a so-called snatcher captain in the slum area.
What do you say we take all three of them?
That could be interesting. I'm here to help. Can I ask Mr. Tilser who he was talking to earlier?
That would be the commissioner. a very busy man. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, of course, of course. I hope I don't come across as too nosy, but I think I overheard him say something about the cathedral and the killer, or letting that go.
Yes. There's something going on in the cathedral. I'm not quite sure, but reports are saying strange creatures have been sighted in the graveyard in that area.
That have anything to do with the missing gospel, you think?
It is possible that they are related. I'm assuming this one might know more about that than I.
There's strange creatures coming out the graveyard. That can't be good. I don't want them to desecrate the faith. It's kind of it'd be a priority for me to try and investigate this if you guys would want to go.
Yes, I grew up in that church. I would be glad to help.
Interesting. Aside from that, do you have any leads on the missing gunpowder, or if that's related to the incident with the train?
The gunpowder and Gremnik as a whole require further investigation. They operate many of the infrastructures in the industry district.
Interesting. And what was the last thing?
Captain in the slums.
Why does he have the interest of the commissioner?
It's a more recent development. Typically, the Snatchers don't have much forethought or organization. But now they've apparently found someone to guide their criminal actions. Perhaps towards a bigger goal.
Yeah, it's the last thing we need is the Snatchers getting organized.
Yeah, that could be trouble for the whole city.
The bounty on this man is kill on sight or bring him in alive.
I'm sure there are. Let's see. He's saying, I would certainly like to speak with him. And I'm sure some of my colleagues would as well.
See what we can do about that.
People are usually more talkative when they're alive. I don't suppose you guys still have the guy rolling captured somewhere laying about.
We do. He's being held in He's being held in the base of the adjoining tower. This building has a second floor, and then there's a bridge to another building. That's what he's describing. The prisoner that guy being held over there.
Of course, Mr. Rivers is being modest. We all participated in his capture.
I don't think he's been questioned yet. I can arrange for that and then relay anything that we discover.
Be most helpful.
Outstanding. I don't suppose we'd be allowed to participate in the questioning, would we?
With respect, that's a bit too involved for your current status.
Fair enough. We do have quite a bit of other things to get done. I do have one last question, Mr. Tilser. I believe I heard the commissioner say something about a killer.
Oh, yes. I'm sure you've heard. They call him the Ghost. I haven't been able to make much progress.
Yes, I am quite aware of the Ghost. I heard he's back.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Who?
He's a killer. Killed dozens here in Lordan. I chased him for decades. Never as much as laid eyes on him.
And now he's making a return, is what you're saying.
It would seem so.
How do you know that this isn't simply a copycat killer? Maybe there are multiple of this ghost.
Well, this person used to kind of leave a signature on the bodies that was never publicized. And so if this is a copycat, they at least have inside knowledge of that signature. The guy would carve a G into the chest of the victim.
Interesting. Maybe this would be more worth our time.
Well,
How many... Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, how many bodies have turned up with this new killer?
There's... What would he say? He would say, the commissioner is keeping some elements of the case compartmentalized to ensure to protect the information. The commissioner is having people deal with it a certain way. So as far as Tilser knows, Tilser only knows of one recent victim of the ghost, which happened in the civil district.
Well, maybe we could stop there at some point and take a look. I wouldn't suggest making it very high on the priority list. This guy's good. He never leaves evidence.
We could get lucky though, but
That is true. That's what I thought back when I was a regulator. I thought we could somehow figure out who he was going to kill next and beat him to the punch, but was never able to make any kind of pattern or gain any type of evidence whatsoever.
Hey, DM, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
How, like, I can't remember the answer to this. How, like, prevalent is magic in the area, like, in regards to, say, necromancy and, speaking with dead bodies?
It's...
And how would the church look on that?
Yeah, it would be negative to the church. That would be seen as
heresy.
yeah, sinful, blasphemous.
I mean, they're not alive. You're just talking to them. It's different. It's necromancy adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going off of like Abrahamic religions, who was it? Samuel went to a witch in the book of Samuel and talked to a dead guy, Saul.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Hey. Random knowledge.
Yeah. It would be like, yeah, it would be like largely not okay, except for in particular cases, perhaps certain practitioners would be allowed to, but like not widespread.
I guess I was
Let
just
'em see
wondering,
it.
like, I don't know. So it would make sense if they haven't explored that yet in this case.
Right.
Gotcha. I'm just like wondering if I should even bring this up in character. Fuck. Go ahead. I guess what I should really be asking is, would we have ever heard of people speaking to the dead? Because it doesn't seem like Leroy or Roland have.
Definitely not Roland.
I guess if Leroy did hear about it, it'd always be kind of like, don't do it. In his little Sunday school or.
I was just saying, because like you're actually the one who made me remember that you can actually speak to corpses when you're like corpses. Like it's usually easier to speak to people when they're living, and I'm like, that's not true.
That's a good point. Sugar.
Could Leroy roll religion?
Sure.
Let me know if you get higher than. Okay.
Wow,
I'm so religious.
you paid attention in Sunday school.
Okay. So Leroy would be aware that a select few members of the leadership of the orthodoxy would be allowed or able to speak with dead?
Raising the dead is bad, unless you got a pointy hat. And you're in charge of the religion. For some reason. You just don't do it.
I'm sure that they'd make a special exception when it has to do with a rampant serial killer. But I suppose that would also require some pull with the church, and do you have that sort of capability?
You asking Leroy or Tilzer?
I'm asking Leroy.
No, I'm kind of low down on the ladder. I kind of just completed a mission going out to the countryside, helping a lot of the little villages. But I think if I were to ask if we could raise the dead, it may fall on deaf ears. But I'm down to ask if you roll over there to the cathedral.
I suppose we'd also need the body. That requires permission from Mr. Tilster.
As disturbing as that idea sounds, Mr. Tilser, it is a good idea, I think. Desperate times do call for desperate measures. Maybe give her a little help with her persuasion?
Sure. Yeah, you could persuasion with advantage.
Ooh.
That's a natural 20, baby.
Oh yeah.
No way.
Yes, I see your point. Excuse me, I need to just speak to the commissioner once more.
While he's gone, I'm gonna go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, do you think talking about speaking with corpses in front of him was a good idea? He looked a little bit shaken up.
Well, honestly, the idea kind of shakes me too. But as I said, desperate times call for desperate measures.
I remember when I was learning the teachings, they said, don't do it. Unless that one time you have to do it. But other than that, don't do it.
Is that verbatim?
I'm paraphrasing.
So while he's gone, I'm gonna look over this board and see if I can see anything else that's on it, anything else that looks important.
Cool. Okay. In the industry district, there seems to be conflict between Dramnik and First Foundry. First Foundry is sort of First Foundry is a newer style of industry and science, and they are trying to grow their numbers. Dramnik is an older way, and they are trying to maintain their holdings and control over everything.
Got it.
Big business.
There's
Yeah.
could roll investigation. What?
You got it going on today, baby.
Interesting. Okay. That's huge.
You see all the things.
The Empress's sister has come down with a strange illness which they have not been able to diagnose. There is some interest about, there's some interest in the Queen's personal, or the Empress's personal army.
Oops. Sorry.
Becoming growing too big, having too much influence in the law district. In particular, the Queen's personal army is like becoming an inhibitant presence for everyone else. That's the Steel Guard.
Got it.
Interesting.
Tilsert is coming back downstairs. He says, so, to your, albeit strange, idea, the Commissioner is not opposed. I have recently learned the body of that latest victim which I described was, that person was once a devout follower of Eidolon's daughters, and their body is currently stored there at the church.
Ooh.
Well, this is a big development. If you're able to talk to the person that the ghost killed, that would be incredible information. We've never been able to do that before. Might actually get a lead.
Honestly, I am very surprised that none of you had thought of it before.
Well, what can I say? I don't really mess with magic myself.
Sometimes you need a fresh set of eyes to look at an old problem. So I guess the question is now, what do you want to tackle first?
And you said the guy's body is at the Church of the Elohim's Daughters?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. I would really like to go check out this body, but I know that's kind of my thing. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I would like to clear the, figure out what's going on with the undead at the cathedral, but it might be better to strike while the iron's hot with this ghost case, so I'd be down to go figure out what's going on with that.
Rosalia?
Can you refresh my memory really quick? Undead at the cathedral, are they like attacking? What's happening there?
They've
this-
just been seen. Like,
I think- Did they steal something? Or
well, there's the missing gospel, but it's not known if they are like connected.
It's
Well, and the cathedral and the church are near each other. We could tackle both of them at the same time.
we could. It's not as if the body will be going anywhere.
Very true. We could go down to the religion district, hit the cathedral and the Church of Elohim's Daughters, circle back to the slums and try to find this captain of the Snatchers, and afterwards head up to the industry district and visit Draminik.
Busy day.
sounds like
not really doable, but I trust you. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't expect we'll get everything done today.
well, I for one look forward to try to see what happened with this ghost character.
Serial killers do tend to be interesting folk, especially when they know what they're doing.
Well, what are we waiting for then?
Let's go.
Let's fucking get it.
Well, Mr. Tilser, is there anything else?
That's all for now, but you are welcome to join me again with any updates you might have, and I will share with you at that time as well.
Absolutely.
Until
Oh.
then,
I've heard there are,
This is kind of important. Did we ask how much this is going to run us?
like how much we're getting paid, you mean?
Yeah, like how much we're getting from doing these things.
Yeah, go ahead. Roland wouldn't ask that, but yeah, go ahead.
I absolutely would. Before we leave, Mr. Tilser, what is the reward for each corresponding job?
he turns and looks. He says, "If you're looking for a bounty board, perhaps try the tavern. These are missions within the city. They will pay as they are valued by the commissioner."
Is there a reason that you can't tell me right now while you are standing right in front of me?
it's that's just not the way they handle it.
I think he means like the commissioner comes up with a price like after the job's done.
After the job's done? Rough.
Yeah.
Would completing one of these jobs get us an audience with the commissioner?
Yes, I would expect so. I'll see if I could arrange that for you.
Well, Mr. Tilsner, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. I think we'll be off.
He nods his head, turns back to his board.
Yeah, roll in or start heading for the door.
Cool. Okay. So,
We out.
the party is leaving the commissioner's office. So that would be right. So yeah, on the map, the commissioner's office is number 7 in the law district up there. Where are they going? Where's the party gonna go from there?
I think we need to hop a train and go to the other side of the map.
Works for me.
We were gonna go to the cathedral and see about these undead first, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that could help us when we try to raise this dead body. If we help them out with something, maybe it will help our case for raising the dead.
I mean, again, we're not raising the dead. We're asking it some questions. It dies again right after. And also, I think you guys are under the impression that I can do it. The reason why we need the the church is so we could get someone from there to do it.
Ah,
Hmm.
I'm not that strong. Yet. Or
One
I don't think
day.
I ever can be.
what is the relationship like, DM, between like the two churches, like the cathedral and the Elohim's Daughters? Like, if we helped one, would it gain us favor with the other?
So, okay. The cathedral is the higher ranking of them.
Oh shit, did you hear?
The cathedral is where the orthodoxy primarily operates out of. It's like bigger, more grand, more wealthy overall. The Elohim's Daughters is more of like a local, just like church, more of a community, less power, less status. They wouldn't.
So,
Well,
go ahead.
members of the orthodoxy could tell the church what to do, but they're not. It wouldn't be a friendly like collaboration. It would be like the cathedral's demanding upon the church for whatever.
Right. So maybe if we like helped the cathedral, they could get the Elohim's Daughters to let it, raise, or not raise the dead, but talk to this dead guy.
Yeah.
Feels underhanded, but really funny.
Yeah, I just realized we're not that far away either.
So want to take that train.
We're here.
Where are we? Oh, the commissioner's office. Okay, what are we doing?
We are gonna go to the cathedral to help them with an undead problem, and then request of them, to get someone strong enough to talk to a corpse, so that we can get a lead on this serial killer dude that Rowan's been after, who goes by the moniker Ghost.
Oh yeah, cool. Swag. Lovely.
Swag. Welcome
Yeah.
back.
I'm eating an apple. Hello.
Hello.
Fucking love apple.
Hell yeah.
This is canon. Zakir also loves apples.
That's good for him.
Specifically green ones. Right.
Ew.
Sorry. I know, right? So, carry on. I need to figure out how I'm going to insert myself back into it.
It's
I mean,
beautifully
you're kind
shadowed.
of like a Batman. You could have been following us the whole time and just like hop on the train and make yourself known when we get on the train.
You guys don't know I'm Batman, though. I don't want to reveal that I'm Batman this early. Come on, man.
Oh
You're
no,
just
I'm just saying like it's a coincidence. Like we run,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not saying reveal it. Like hey, hey, I'm on the
no.
train too.
Okay.
You know.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
to Leroy. You're just that guy that stabbed someone and ran away.
Huh?
Oh no, I'm just joking. Because the only thing Leroy remembers of you is you stabbing
Oh,
that
yeah.
snatcher and rolling out.
Yeah. It's like 3 actually. I don't know. I helped. I promise. All right. Anyway.
The trains are currently not operating
Walk then.
because of the attack.
Oh, great. Looks like we're walking. Or I mean, what kind of?
Huh?
I was gonna ask, what kind of vehicles are there? Could we take a cab?
I was thinking there wouldn't be any cars, but there's like
Fantasy Uber. Oh my god. Horse carriage.
yeah, I think the party would be walking right now unless they had horses.
It looks like we're walking, guys.
Get these steps in.
What year is it?
Mm.
23?
Shut up.
Maybe like equivalent to like not quite 1900, but like around there.
1859.
So pre-automobile, but post like steam power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking love the Industrial Revolution, bro. England,
Hypothetically, are there bicycles?
bro. They're penny farthings, bro.
But anyways.
I'm getting up a penny farthing right now. A penny
fuck is
farthing's cannon. I will show you what a penny farthing is. It's the precursor to the bicycle. Alright, hold on.
So leaving from the commissioner's office, we would like probably head down this main road right here, right? Come down to this area and head over to the cathedral.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Stupid.
So goofy, I love it. Oh shit, I said Friday.
Pull up on the apps. But yeah, we're going to the cathedral. Right? That's what you said?
Yes.
I hope that's what you said.
Yeah.
That's a big wheel.
It is a big wheel.
I don't understand the concept though. Like, why did they like? But instead of why like starting with two like
normal sized wheels. Like, okay, one fucking big one, tiny one. There you go. That's what we start with. Like, there was no. It's so goofy. I love it.
Bigger wheel, bigger distance.
True. I think it's because they haven't figured out the chain yet, because none of these have a chain on.
As the party is traveling, they see the road is somewhat blocked by a large machine. There are some workers around the machine, and there is an individual in front of them. She appears to be upset. She's pointing. She's telling them, why don't you take your machine down that road instead? Do you guys see the next page?
Yeah, I'll approach and say, what seems to be the problem?
These fools are bringing their obscene contraption down this street. Don't you know who I am? This is my area.
Apologies, madam, but I don't know who you are.
Well, you should know. The Empress ruled long ago that the Law District is not the place for your ugly machines.
Yes, what are you trying to do with these machines, gentlemen?
This guy's saying, we gotta get the train down to Central Concourse, or the crane. We gotta get the crane down to Central Concourse to pick up the train cars, pick up the crystals. Typically, we would use the train to move machinery, but as you see, the train is the thing that needs to be moved. So,
yes, of course.
not exactly an option.
Madam, I'm sure you heard about the terrorist attack yesterday.
I've heard no such thing. There's no terror in Lordain.
Actually, yes, there was an attack on the trains yesterday. An explosion. Hurt many people and caused a lot of destruction, chaos. And you see, these gentlemen here are just trying to move their machine down the street to go help with that situation and clean it up.
I don't see how any of that is my problem. Take your machine elsewhere.
I think that's what they're trying to do.
Yes. But I'm telling them to go back and go around so that they're not going right through.
Jackie's about to pull up and fucking stab her. Bro, this woman is so unbelievably unreasonable. Jesus fucking hell. Victorian Karen. Somebody just rolls a hit, please.
You know, the longer that you keep on entertaining this conversation, the longer the machine stays here. So perhaps if you take the time and step aside, let them go through, this could all be over much, much faster.
Real cock.
None of you have any right to speak to me that way. Would you like to roll persuasion, Rosalia?
Sure. Why not? Oof. Yeah, that's a 10. That tracks.
I should have all of you arrested.
Who are you?
Speaking of that, we actually work for the commissioner. And all we're trying to do is help these men get their job done. Knowing this part of the city, like, how long would I think it would take the men to turn their machine around and go a different route? Like the next street over, or a couple streets over, or something.
So where you guys are is right near the transition from Law District to Trade District. They're taking their machine to the center of the Trade District where the central train station is. So to go like back or go around would cost like probably like 3 or 4 hours.
And they're like right on the edge of this lady's territory. They're fixing to go from the law into the trade.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, she's the worst. Who is she? Do we recognize her?
Yeah, so as she says that to me, like, we'll get you arrested and whatnot, and I'm gonna step up and say, what is your name, madam?
Definitely.
She doesn't have one.
He's typing it in the chat.
If it is an ugly bitch, I'll be severely disappointed.
What do you mean? She's so pretty.
Oh, I can't even see, bro. I'm not even on the. How do you? Oh, let me see. Oh yeah, she is bad as hell. Actually, I'll give you that.
That's what I fucking thought.
But like, yo, how about the fucking the first crane operator? He's a fucking ooh. That guy,
Does
jeez.
look a little yummy.
Excuse me.
Said what I fucking said.
Stand by. Yes, sis. Right.
Go
What
on.
was
I
the roll for?
am Lady Orentaf, and I'll be sure the commissioner hears of this. Such
Please do.
foolishness.
Well, gentlemen, I think you're free to pass now.
Yes, we'll be moving right along.
Icon just crawled over Roman.
They're moving their machine. It's like treads, going slowly through the
Yeah,
area.
is it like, is it tearing up the road or anything?
No, it's not. It's not really like damaging. It's just really slow and loud.
Okay, so there's no issue with this. Like, she's just being unreasonable. Got it.
Uh-huh. Cool. So then the party is continuing on their way as well.
Yes, sir.
And they are headed to the cathedral.
Mhm.
Would Jakir like to be nearby?
Yeah, I will cross that bridge when we get there. When they get there, sorry.
Okay. Cool. So let's go over.
Over.
Let's go over here. I'm going to set up the next area.
2, 3, 4, 5, everybody in the club, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. Boy said he wants some gin and juice, but I really don't want
Bars.
Still buzz since I had coffee. First talk is cheap, boy. Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. Oh yeah, sweeter. Fucking love Mambo number 5. And Lou Bega. Anyway. I've literally there's like I have like a side villain in the campaign that I'm writing, which is literally just based off of Mambo number 5.
Incredible.
Mambo number 5 is an incantation for stealing women's body parts
Oh god.
and putting
Jeez.
to get it like a little bit of, you know, a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's pretty good.
Fucking gold, I know. And the guy is literally just Lou Bega. I was originally just not gonna make it like gonna make a whole new villain, but nah, it's just Lou Bega gone insane and isekai into the Forgotten Realms. Anyway.
So the party is approaching the cathedral. There are knights outside. They're wearing armor of silver and gold.
Is there any ritual that I would be familiar with, like approaching or entering the cathedral, like something you're supposed to do?
Oh, fuck off.
Maybe
Like
a
the holy water thing.
maybe a greeting of a so the Orthodoxy has a the Orthodoxy has a commandments, like a sort of a thing. It's called the 7 Sacraments.
Hmm?
A common greeting might be sacraments upon you.
Okay, easy enough. As I approach, I'll say, sacraments upon you, kind of bow my head.
The knights bow and nod as well. They say to you as well.
So, me and my friends here were sent by the commissioner to help with this problem of these creatures in your graveyard. Who should we speak with?
This one open up.
He's gonna say, he's saying Bishop Eventil is currently tending the cathedral. Speak with him and he can tell you more about that.
Thank you. Be on my way.
It's cool. So the party is over there. The bishop is over here. I'm looking for my token for the knights.
You lost them.
But the bishop is greeting you. Welcome to the cathedral.
What's up, Bishop?
I'll walk up and kind of kneel and say, "Sacraments upon you, Bishop."
Indeed. And you as well. Have you lived as Valtir has taught you?
I try.
How may I assist?
We were sent by the commissioner to assist you with the problem of the creatures in your graveyard. And the missing gospel.
I see. Yes. We noticed one day from within our reliquary, Valtir's tome had been stolen. The creatures seem to be shades or remnants of some kind from the dead. We haven't had any hostility, but it is concerning nonetheless.
You think the two are possibly connected?
Yes, I do. Valtir taught of a fulfilled life, and I suspect those creatures did not have one. So like their spirit has been restless.
And you think these spirits know the gospel?
That is unlikely. But perhaps their influence pushed someone towards that action.
Hey. Who would have had access to the gospel?
He's saying, he's describing a location underground, like on a lower floor of the cathedral. That area is sought after by the keeper of the only the keeper, or perhaps one of his students, should have access to that area.
Bishop?
Yes, my son.
Sacraments Atani. I want to help you with these undead and getting the gospel back, of course. But we want to talk to a dead guy. I just wanted to ask what your thoughts are on that.
I'm not supposed to show our cards yet.
I'm sorry, the bishop is just so holy. I can't keep anything from him.
That is quite the request. You understand, leaders of the Orthodoxy, even higher than myself, would have to decide if that is what should be done. If you wish, I can bring that to their attention. But for what purpose?
We're trying to catch a serial killer. He's been a menace.
Roland would be able to inform you more on that particular subject.
Oh yeah, I was just letting him explain. Yes, the ghost gonna plague the Lordan for decades.
He's saying to Roland, you have history with this place. And then he's saying to Leroy, and you clearly wield Haven's light. However, I will require further service to the Orthodoxy before I can consider your request.
Of course. Back to the matter at hand then. Would it be possible for us to speak with the Keeper?
Yes. I will have one of the knights show you. The Keeper should be there, along with a few of his students.
Thank you, Bishop.
Cool. Okay. So one of the cathedral's knights is leading the party deeper into the cathedral. Would the party be discussing anything along the way?
Can't think of anything.
So, does anyone here actually have any prior experience dealing with the undead?
Jack walks behind and says, yeah.
Ah, ghost!
Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Where did you come from?
Well, from the cathedral. Yeah, I was just seeing the bishop. He needs an exterminator for some of the undead, so I've been hired. I exterminate lots of stuff: rats, cockroaches, people, undead. And one time, one singular frog. That was weird, but you know, I'm here.
People?
How are you all doing then?
Glad to have you aboard. Seems we share similar purposes.
doing? What? Gassing out rodents and stomping on bugs, because that's what I do. That's my
No,
job.
the undead part.
Oh yeah, that part, yeah. To be honest, I've only done it like twice, and I didn't get paid for either time. But it's fine. It's fun. It's pretty easy. They're just people, but less. They're just people without, you know, inhibition and tactics. They just kind of move towards you, and then you hit them, and then they go, and then you know, they go down. But with people, they actually have feelings and things to say. It's a lot harder to kill them. I mean, what? And yes, my voice has changed since the last time, because I listened to the video back and I thought I sounded fucking weird. So it changed the voice.
God. Oh
Anyway.
no.
So, there's also the matter of the missing gospel. Have you heard about that, Jakir? We know your name, don't we?
I think so. Did we not do
pretty sure we did,
introductions?
Yeah, we did. Not really. No. Well, I mean, a bit, but remind me.
Well, it seems somebody's stolen the gospel from the reliquary here, and the bishop thinks it might have to do with these undead creatures, maybe some influence from them. We've been told that the only people that have access to this area are the keeper and his students, so as we go in here, everybody remember we're likely talking to suspects.
Beautiful. Well, in we go.
Yeah, in we go.
Let me go.
Hello. Oh shit, I need to move my token.
Oh shit, he's zooming.
As the party enters that area, they might overhear some teachings of Valtir, emphasizing strength and health and happiness in one's life. There's some students right there. The keeper himself right here. He's saying, welcome. How might I advise you?
Hello, we are here about an undead problem, and also the Gospels, maybe. I don't know. I wasn't really listening. Oh, hello, it's a seagull. How are you
You know,
doing?
step up and say, sacraments upon you, keeper.
Yes, sacraments, yeah.
As my friend was saying, we've been sent to help you with the problem of the missing gospel and these undead creatures.
Yes, I've been curious about that myself. Let's see. I was asking my students about that, and they told me They told me that John had been acting strange lately.
And is he gesturing to one of the students sitting here?
Yeah, that's this guy right here.
It's the blonde guy.
I mean, he does look a bit weird.
I think that's just his face.
And he's calling him out right there in front of him.
This John guy, fucking suspicious. I mean, oh, hey, John.
I asked him about it, but he said he could not recall.
Well, perhaps you'd like to come speak with us, John.
Yeah, John.
Where's the book?
John.
I don't know, man. I was just by the graves one night, and then I like felt weird. Like they were in my head.
What happened next?
I don't know. That's the point. I forgot.
Can I see if I think he's lying?
Sure.
Insight check.
That's a weird roll.
Natural 19.
Oh, because it's yeah, it's the mark of the it's my race. Adding the D4.
Oh, right. Okay. Wait, what?
The mark of finding, or mark of finding human, I think it's called. Mark of detection.
Yeah, Roland can see on this guy's face. He forgot what happened between him having that feeling of like a whisper in his head. Probably like 2 days. The last 2 days he forgot. He doesn't remember.
I see. And that's how long the book's been missing, is 2 days?
Hmm. There's a gap in his knowledge of 2 days. But the book has been gone for maybe like a week now.
Is this the first time you felt that, John?
I mean, like, everyone gets weird about a graveyard, right? I didn't think
Yeah,
anything
but-
of it.
Specifically losing time.
Oh, yeah. That was weird. Never happened before.
And what about you two? Looking at the other two students. Do you ever experience anything like this, losing time?
This guy shakes his head and is like shrugging. This person is saying, no, I never felt anything like that. Probably because I don't go by the graveyard in the first place.
Can I insight check her?
Yeah, Roland is from that. Roland is getting an impression of this person is telling the truth, and she mostly just follows the rules.
And what about you, Keeper? Have you ever experienced this or know anybody else that's experienced this? Do you have any other students?
He's gesturing. These are my 3 students. I don't believe anyone else has had the effect like that. And certainly not myself.
I look around to the rest of the party. See if anybody else is trying to speak.
Well, in my opinion, Mr. I forgot his name, blonde, weird-looking one. It seems like you might have been mind-controlled, because that's the only thing that I can think of happening personally. I don't really care to think about it much more. So, could you take us to the place where you started feeling these things in your brain?
He looks over at the keeper. The keeper nods his head. This guy says, "Oh, sure, I guess. It was just over outside, like this way. I could show you."
Unless anyone else has anything they want to do here, do that.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Alright, let's go.
Cool. Okay. So he's walking out over there.
Encircle him like a pack of hyenas.
Beat the fuck out of him.
Where's the book?
Okay.
Oh no.
Damn, this fucking graveyard setup is taking a while. Trumpet. Wow. Trumpet. My favorite part of Mambo number 5.
I'm gonna be back in a few minutes.
Oh,
Oh, the map's changing.
Okay. Okay. So, what was... This guy is leading the party to this area where he felt the voices in his head. He's saying,
Greyguard.
He's saying, yeah, I was just like over here. And then I heard like a voice. And then that was it, bro.
That's fantastic. Well,
I'm gonna go around this area and start like looking for any kind of clues, a name on this crypt or anything I could find around the area.
Cool.
Good idea. Yeah, do that.
You could roll investigation. Okay. He's okay, so Roland is so this grave is standing out to Roland. There's a thin layer of like frost on the outside of it. This one right here is like strangely, it's like cold for some reason. There's like ice, there's like fog drifting off of it.
Spooky.
You guys see this? Leroy, what do you make of it?
I think this might be the source of our undead.
Being a holy person, can you sense anything?
Could I use detect magic to see?
Sure.
Oh no. Do I detect anything?
Yeah, Leroy is detecting a necromantic, like undead sensation from this structure.
Ooh. Yeah, Roland. Everyone, I'm getting some dead guy vibes coming from inside the crypt.
Necromancy, you say? I think Rosalia, didn't I hear you say you had some interest in that?
Interest, yes. However, that doesn't mean I have knowledge of every single thing, but I could still take a look.
Of course.
Would that, be like Arcana or something?
Sure, you can roll Arcana.
22. Nasty.
Rosalia is detecting that there there is an unnatural creature inside. Of the structure.
With this one? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
John, do you know anything about who's like the owner of this crypt? Whose body's supposed to be in there?
Let me see. Oh yeah. That's Werther Nash. I heard he was like some old rich guy who was like lonely when he died.
Interesting. Any reason he might have come back to life in there?
No idea.
Well, I guess we can open it up and find out.
Are we allowed to do that, Sean?
Oh, you want to open it? I don't know about that.
Come on, John. Be reasonable. This is only this is a procedure done under, you know, the commissioner's orders. Or well, in their case, I'm just here. I don't answer the commissioner, so maybe do what at least I say. Unless, you know, you want to have this whole fandango even more of a fandangle within it. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Just let us open the crypt. I'm eating Jolly Ranchers.
I mean, you guys can open it if you want.
Thank you, pal. And I go to the door to open it.
I'd
Cool. So,
be prepared just in case.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm drawing my pistol. And I'm gonna ready a shot if there is some kind of undead creature in here to shoot it as soon as I see it.
okay, so Jakir is opening the thing right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A howling cold gust of wind is blowing from out of the crypt. Could you please save dexterity?
Mm-hmm. Uno momento. That's fucking slag. 11.
Interesting. That's gonna be 8 cold damage.
Well, that was cold. What's in there?
There's a ghostly figure of an old man. He's wearing a suit and tie. He has long white hair.
Why?
Does he look hostile?
No, he does not look immediately hostile.
Yeah, I'll hold off on shooting for now.
It's a man in a tomb.
Hello, Mr. Undead Man. Have you been stealing any gospels? Good to know, yeah. Why did you just blow on me really, really hard there? It's quite cold.
You shouldn't disturb the dead.
Probably not, no. But you shouldn't be stealing tomes, should you? Gospels, etc. Were you inside of a man's head? That's a bit strange. Don't do that. That's not very nice.
That gospel is worthless. Everything
Okay.
Valtir taught is lies.
Okay. Well, people are allowed to have other religions, you know. Like, you don't need to just call them heretics and infidels. Like, people can believe the things that they've been surrounded by their entire lives. As they're not wrong for doing that. It's more so just the case of, you know, that's what all religion is at the end of the day. It's something to look forward to, something to be happy about, something to quell the fear of death, is it not? So stop being a cuck, and give me the gospels, please.
Oh, you think that I kept them? No.
Okay, where are they? Fucking hell. Jesus. Don't be so cryptic. Just tell me where the fuck they are, or kill me, or at least try to. I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Ghostman. I didn't mean to be rude, but you know you are a bit of a thieving bastard.
The living gospel is no more. It is torn and scattered across this forsaken city. No one will read it ever again.
Okay. Cool. Great. That was a bit spiteful, wasn't it? Jeez. So you just ripped it up and spread it about. So great. Fucking collectible items. Glowing little feathers on top of rooftops. That looked great. Okay, right, okay. Well, boys, found out where the gospel is. Now, do we take care of the undead problem? I can't really remember why I was here. Anyway, lovely to talk to you, mate. Real quick, why are you doing that? Are you just doing it because you don't believe in what he was saying, or what?
I lived as Valtir asked, and I was forsaken.
Elaborate, please.
I died filled with sorrow and anger.
Mm-hmm.
What made you so angry, Werther?
I pursued a life of significance, as Valtir instructed. And at the end, I was alone.
Well, I mean, not everyone is a ghost, you know. So maybe there was a bit of something that we call in the industry a skill issue in there. Right? So, you know, I understand that you feel cheated out of, you know, you did all these things, but maybe this man, this God, in his infinite wisdom, was like, oh, this guy who has been worshipping me his entire life is actually a bit of a cuck. So I don't think I'll be taking him to Valhalla anytime soon. And you know, that is understandable. He's allowed to have that opinion, you know. You don't need to go and rip up his books. That's a bit Childish, isn't it? Look at you, all old man, all mature, all ghostly, right? And you're not wise for shit.
Maybe you should have also just gotten a better god.
Exactly. Yeah. That'll do. Or just focus on self-help. Worship yourself. You don't look like that old. You look old, but you don't look that old. Not old enough to like have died of natural causes. Should have, you know, been a little bit more healthy. Silly sausage.
Silly sausage. Is that a cultural thing?
Yes.
Roland
England.
steps up and says, "Well, obviously, if you died alone, you didn't follow the sacraments.
For real.
That's no reason, as my friend is saying, to rip up the book and scatter it across the city. Where can we find it?"
You'll find it in the gutter where it belongs.
Oh, okay, right. So, hold on. Was there anything else that we were sent here to do other than look for this gospel? It was take care of the undead problem, right? I don't see many undead other than him, so should we just, like, you know...
Yeah. That's
All in
what I'm
fair,
thinking.
all in fair ward?
Works for me. He ripped up the book. This guy's kind of a jerk.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna roll to hit on the ghost.
Man, fuck this ghost.
Yeah, fuck this ghost in particular, bro. Fuck this guy. Alright, there you go. There you go. So that's a miss probably. An 11. Is that a miss? I'd assume so.
No, it's a hit.
Rip fucking hell. This guy's pathetic. Alright, yeah. That's 1d6. There you go. That's that's a 7 right there. I don't know why it rolled 3d6s. That's confusing. That weirded me out.
Added your
and-
sneak attack in there.
I don't think I did because it still came out as only a 7. It still only rolled 1d6, but on the screen it rolled 3 and confused me.
And roll 20, it's showing the 7 and then another 7.
Oh, it shouldn't be doing that. Oh, that's roll 20's being stupid. Okay, well, it's 7. I got a 7. And then I'm just hit him again. So
At
you
least in
shouldn't have
front
done.
of us, don't you
Huh?
get sneak attack anyway because I'd be 5 feet away from it? Or what are you doing? Wait, hold on. Yeah, if you're short swording and I'm right beside you, then wouldn't you get sneak attack?
Why is you being beside me?
When you have an ally that's 5 feet away from the thing, you get sneak attack.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. Wait. Do I have that? Yeah.
Most rogues do, if not all.
No, but like
Yeah,
it's isn't it? I thought it was a something that comes in at a later level.
No, that's just that's just how sneak attack works.
Oh shit. Okay, then yeah, I do. I guess I do get the secret sneak attack damage. Swag. So yeah, there you go. 7 plus 7. That's 14 damage. I'm stupid. And then we get the second one. Bada bing, bada boom. Roll to hit, and that's also a hit. That's a 24. About as. I don't know if I'm supposed to get sneak attack on the second one. Probably not. So no. So it's just.
Rogues
it's
usually
all
only
that,
get
yeah.
one attack, I
Yeah,
think.
It's 1 per turn, I believe.
No, but I got two weapons. And dual wield.
Oh, you're
so,
attacking with your offhand. I got
Yeah.
you.
So it's just 4 damage there. And yeah, so you shouldn't see. We could have been so much easier about this, but now you've got to like die twice, double die. It's really. I hate my fucking job.
I have a question. Do you have 2 weapon fighting?
I should do, but I don't. Yeah.
No, I mean like
The what?
fighting style.
No,
Because I think
that's
if you
what I
don't, when you hit with your offhand, you only roll you don't add your thingy.
You don't add your modifier.
Oh shit! Yeah. That's stupid. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
It'd be 1.
Let's go, baby. 1.
Hey, it's still hit.
The ghost fades away in a flash of blue energy.
Oh shit.
Killed it. You killed something that was already dead.
Let's go, baby. My favorite. This is why I love my job.
And just to make sure, I'm gonna go inside this crypt and take a look around.
Probably
Okay.
stinks in there. Good luck.
Hopefully find the book laying right there.
Well, playing marshals is so fucking easy.
Roland does. So Roland, inside of that structure, finds the body of that guy. The book is not there, but there is what seems to be a page from the book.
I'll pick that up.
A little bit of Monica on my side.
Okay, I'm looking.
A little bit of Tina's what I see. A little bit of Sandra in the sun. A little bit of Mary all night long.
If Roland were to read it, I would show him something as
Yeah, Roland
in
would
the
read
future. Okay.
Just a good.
So then after that, what would the party be doing?
I just fucking walked to the gate and we're done.
I mean, we solved the problem, yes?
Yeah, we just
Finished
did
it?
what we were all hired to do. Bada bing, bada boom, if you will. I mean, granted, he's probably not dead. He probably just disappears whenever you hit him. But, you know, hey ho.
Can you kill the ghost? Isn't it
Need
technically
to-
already dead?
We need to go see the bishop.
Yeah. Alright, fucking Hippocrates. My desk is such a fucking mess. Ah. I recently purchased an iPhone for the first time now, and I still have my Samsung around just so I can use the headphone jack. The only reason I keep it.
My Samsung doesn't have a headphone jack, and I'm very upset about this.
I got an iPhone. They sold it to me without the wall plug-in.
Why?
I don't know. It's ridiculous.
So the party is going back to the bishop.
Yes.
Yes, sir. We're done here.
Oh, yes.
I think. I don't know. Something here feels a little bit unfinished. We kind of just punched a ghost and then left.
Well, yeah, we definitely haven't finished this.
Right.
Is there anything I could do to the oh, never mind.
Wait, what's up?
I was gonna say, if his remains are in there, is there any way we could, like, consecrate it so he wouldn't come back? Or...
Good idea.
Gonna-
You're the holy man.
What spells or abilities would be relevant to that?
Oh, Jesus.
You're a paladin, right?
I'm a cleric.
Oh, even better. Check out your channel, Divinities.
Or just go pray over his body.
Go away.
Do some kind of burial ceremony.
The channel divinity. Oh, sugar. I have turn undead. Undead.
I think your other one's preserve life.
I do have preserve life. You can restore 15 HP. It's like for healing. I can't use it on an undead or construct.
The turn undead feature itself, I believe, just fucking obliterates them
Yeah.
if their CR rating is like, I don't know, I don't really play clerics. I don't know how that scales.
Yeah, I think that works once you hit like level 5, like your turn undead like destroys the undead like at a certain CR rating and under.
Yeah, right now I feel like it'd be like what 1/4.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
I
You
don't
could
think
just
it works that
roll
way
religion
now.
if you want, as well.
Religion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My faith is low.
Man, you haven't been praying lately, have you?
No.
Leroy feels that his powers of light are a bit distant in that moment. It is not certain if there was any effect on the body.
Oh, beans.
I see that you've returned. What have you discovered?
Well, Bishop, it seems that a man buried in the crypt outside, Werther Nash, had some vengeance to deal with Valtyr. He came back as a ghost and possessed John to steal the gospel, and it seems he's ripped it into pieces and scattered it across the city. I did find this one page in his crypt, and I'll hand him the page.
This is a troubling revelation. I will be sure to reach out to all of the faithful so that we might recover these pages.
Gonna be quite a task collecting all of them.
I agree. And this ghost of Werther,
Well,
what's up?
we think we destroyed it, and my friend here attempted to consecrate the bodies, so maybe it doesn't come back.
Leroy's a little embarrassed. Yeah. You might want to get a second opinion on that if you want to send someone over there.
Very well. A considerable effort on your part. I'm certain the Orthodoxy will be gracious towards this service.
Speaking of which, when do you think you'll have an answer about the speaking to the dead man about the ghost?
Leaders of the Orthodoxy should be meeting within the next 7 days. I will bring up this as another point of interest for them to discuss.
Thank you. So if we check back with you in a week, you should have an answer?
Yes, I will.
We'll see you in a week then.
Of course.
Oh, he's gonna smell like shit.
He's handing to Roland he's handing to Roland 25 gold.
Oh, what is this for?
Consider it a gift.
Well, thank you. I turn around and hand the sack to Leroy.
Oh. How much was it?
25 gold?
I guess we'll split that up amongst ourselves. 25. I
Go
need a
ahead and do that
calculator.
math.
There's an odd number.
6 gold and a piece, and there'd be 1 left over.
Community pot.
Coffee pot.
There's like what, 4 of us? Just 5 each, and then
I
the
don't
rest
want
in
it.
like a group fund.
I don't want it. It's all good.
You
guys
sure?
take money. Yeah.
So killing the ghost was your payment?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Bro, he's employed.
So the
In
3
my
of
head,
us-
he has the. In my head, he has money. I mean, granted, mechanically, he's broke, but in my head, he's fine.
Chump change.
It'd be 8 gold and 3 silver apiece. About.
Okay.
Oh, where would you guys like to head next? See about this bandit captain?
Yeah, that works for me. Really no, unless you want to go look at a dead body. Poke it with the stick.
Are you talking about the talking to the corpse thing? Can't actually do that without a member of the church, and it seems that has to be on hold for a while, so. To the captain? Or whatever. Gang. Bullshit.
Jakir, you gonna be joining us?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, sure.
Well, it seems there's somebody calling them the captain of the Snatchers, calling themselves the captain of the Snatchers down in the slums. Commissioner sent us to investigate and take him into custody.
Oh, wonderful. Brilliant. What's his name?
We don't have a specific name, just that he's calling himself the captain of the Snatchers.
No. That sounds like a whole lot of fun. Come on then, let's go.
Cool. So the party is currently at the St. Valtier's Cathedral.
Yeah, we got a long walk ahead of us.
Hopefully we don't run into that lady again.
At a different crossroads with a different crane. 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the club talking
So-
about us, right?
So where would they be going? What direction? Or did you have
Oh,
a
this
destination?
the slums are like 45, right? Gorvich Commons.
Yeah, from right there over till like over here, all of that area.
Yes, I'd say head to Gorvich Commons, right there.
Okay. So just like in a straight line, or
Yeah, quickest way to get there, however that would be. There's a ton of tiny roads on this map.
cool. So the party is leaving the St. Valtier's Cathedral, headed towards Gorvich Commons and the slums area in the city. Would the party be discussing anything along the way?
Yeah, sure. So, fucking Rosalia, what do you do for work?
Well, currently I do a few performances whenever I get the chance to.
Performer. So what are you doing here? What are you doing with us?
Well, in addition to the chance meeting on the train, I have a strange feeling that staying with the group here might help me in my own personal goals.
Well, very admirable. Putting yourself in harm's way without having much experience is quite daunting. Yeah, I understand. Well, I know what you do, Roland. You were a detective, weren't you not? And you're retired now.
That's correct.
Yeah, okay, cool. And you were here, well, I was listening to you and Leroy, I think, on the train. So you're here looking for something again, a serial killer that you used to follow.
Yes, his name's the Ghost.
Yeah, I know of him. So, what, he was around when you were working?
Yeah, I chased him for over a decade of my career. Never as much as laid eyes on him.
Obviously weren't very good then. Sorry, that
Oh,
was weak. Well,
Oh, it's more
Well,
like
well-
he's that good. He never left any clues that he didn't want to leave.
okay. Interesting. Now, Leroy, you're I can't even remember what you are. What do you do?
I'm a cleric, a holy man. I actually grew up in Lordaine. I ran into some trouble with one of the snatchers. Something happened to my friend, and I fled the city. Went out to the countryside, helped a lot of small little villages with what I could, and I'm back here now to, try to find out what happened to him.
Very good, lovely, interesting. Wow, great, yeah, beautiful. I fucking hate all the small talk. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Is there anything that you do besides exterminate?
Well, no, it's my main job. I've been doing it for a while. I make potions on the side. My main thing, obviously, is the extermination. I fumigate houses, and make all manner of poisons. That's kind of my whole thing. I have nothing else really at all. A few rats here and there, few rats with like a capital R here or there, like really really big rats. Well, I've started hunting, you know, a bit bigger game recently, but
If
it's
it's,
it's
not,
what?
if it's not too personal, what drew you to the exterminator job?
I was
Career.
very well. I was always a bit of an alchemist when I was a kid. It was what kept me and my mum afloat. And I would make like rudimentary potions on like street corners, but peddling to people. Sometimes they, you know, weren't very good. Sometimes they were great. I was a bit hit and miss. And then I discovered that I'm quite good at making poisons. And there aren't many jobs where you can legally do things with poisons other than extermination, which is, you know, it's good money. It's helped my mum for a while, helped me. I've got my own business now. Rats Gotta Hurt, great name, I know. I've got my own wagon, which is parked around somewhere. I don't know why we're not riding in my wagon, but really, totally forgot that I have that. Yeah, and that's what I do now. I kind of live out of the wagon. Used to live with my mum, but then yeah, she popped her clogs. So you know, here we are. Yeah, I don't know why I'm here either. I just kind of enjoy the adventure.
You're a very scatterbrained person, aren't you? It makes you very interesting.
Well, that's very flattering, Rosalia. Thank you. But I'll have you know that my brain is extremely organised. It's just parts that are organised are just in different places. Yeah.
I suppose that makes sense. Must make your job a bit easier if you can. What would the word here be? Compartmentalize it properly like that?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's not very hard. Just, you know, cover up the windows, put a sheet on the house, fill it with poisonous gas, go in, stick a gas mask on, take the things out, bada bing, bada boom, we're fine. Then go home and, you know, spend my evenings doing other things, like my hobbies that I definitely have. Anyway. We're almost there. Wow, we're here. What the fucking timing on that shit?
Very apt.
Cool. So, the party enters the civil district, in particular the not so great part of the civil district. They're looking for the Snatchers or the Ghost.
We're looking for the Snatcher. The captain. The man who identifies himself as the captain of the Snatchers.
That's the one.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So
as we're heading in here, I'm gonna kind of cover my pistol up and keep it covered, make like so nobody can tell I used to be a regulator, hopefully. And guys, going in here, what do you say? Maybe we act like we're looking to join up with the Snatchers, and maybe get an audience with this captain as, you know, potential recruits.
It's a good idea.
Well, that's
Overall
a good idea.
visage, though. You and Leroy both sort of obviously don't look like that. Like you're from here.
That's true. What
I
about if
actually
you and
live here.
Shakir? So what about if you and Shakir pursue that route?
Well, I mean, they know of me, I'd assume. I live around here. They'd be quite surprised, but well, it would be quite weird that the local pest exterminator and his new bard friend are looking to become, you know, violent, vicious gang stalking killers. I mean, I'm happy to do it. It'll be quite funny, but yeah.
Well, if you're from the area, do you maybe know anybody we could talk to and get some information?
Yeah, that's in my fucking feature. Let's go. My background feature. Ear to the ground, motherfucker.
This is the like slumish area, right? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to speak over you.
No, it's all good. Yeah, it is.
This is the slumish area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, would I know anyone here? I live here. What about you
We
here?
both definitely would. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I have ear to the ground, so I basically know.
Strange how we've never crossed paths.
We have.
Oh.
You just don't know.
Just
I don't
never
know
knew.
either. I don't know either, but it's,
Yeah, like who's that bitch playing music on the side of the road? Anyways, I got rats to kill.
oh yo, that's some like fucking. You're standing next to some elf twink right there. Yeah.
Perhaps people would talk to you two easier if you weren't with me. So I'm gonna hang back and keep an eye on you guys from a distance.
I wonder who the snatchers are. The ones who look extremely awful and diseased.
Might I
Or
also
the hot
suggest
ones.
that the both of you watch your pockets as well.
Yeah, do that.
See Bertrand's around.
Right. First of all, Roland, if you don't intend on getting up close and personal, I'd say you should probably take the high ground there. There's no one around, and you have a firearm, so you're a good enough shot, I think. Just stick up there. You'll know if we need you.
Fair point. Then I'll go climb up that ladder.
Lovely.
Okay.
So yeah, Mr. Vincent, do me and Rosalia know anyone? And we probably should.
Yeah. I think now is a good place to stop for now,
Oh,
and then we can go over what information Rosalia and Jakir would have in between.
Okay.
All right.
And then next
we'll
time,
run over and fucking stab this guy. Just cross over.
Listen, just because we live in the slums doesn't mean we have to act like little freaks.
England, life crime. Fucking love stabbing people.
World star. World star.
World star.
I want this guy's eye patch.
For real. I fucking rock it. Yo, why has he got the light skin star? Why is he looking at me like that? Why is he looking at me like that?
Why are you looking at him like that, huh?
Because he's hot.
You right.
For real.
It's a fair point.
Exactly. Bro.
This guy does look like a twink.
there's really no way. There's really just no way. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on. Now, just wait 1 second. You know what? Oh my God, bro. No. Okay. No, it's fine. You know what? It's fine. Nah, you know what? It's no big deal. No, you know what? Don't even worry about it. Okay. I mean, it was kind of, what was that at the end? I don't know. But otherwise, that's pretty good, right? You had a thing. You had a different thing. You had a hurry up and do that kind of thing. And then you still had to figure out the next kind of thing too. And it was like, okay, it wasn't great. It was, you should have had that already. You should have had that already, but you didn't. I mean, I didn't know what they were going to do. I didn't know what they were going to do. He has a wagon. Okay. A wagon has to have some sort of drawing, like a horse, right? You can't just have a wagon and it's not a car, right? I'll figure that. I'll between this time and next time, I'll be going over with Rosalia and Jakir what they might know or not or know in the slum area of the civil district. So then that can guide them towards whatever they're wanting to do with that. Cool. Sick. Great. You know what you should do? Is just go to the tavern. I should just say, oh, you know what? You should. The comments are not bad. The comments are not bad. They're common. They're like normal. They're like the middle ground. Yeah, the comments are not bad. The comments are the middle ground. And going past the comments is deeper into the slums. It goes from left to right. Rich, poor. Gorvich Commons is right in the middle, so like it's fine. It's not. Gorvich Commons is not the slums. No. Anyway. Anyway. Here we are. Here we go. Hey, look, man. Now just wait 1 second, all right? I gotta fix my camera. Don't I have to fix my camera? Hold on. Don't I need to fix my camera? Or, yeah. That looks okay, right? That looks okay. Not great. Not amazing. Like, it's not no DSLR, but it's fine. No, it's fine. No, it's no big deal. Don't even worry about it. Look, man. Just wait 1 second. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Party is over. See you later.